Hello. Thank you for already being here. Welcome to the GO JBhealth show. Thank you everybody who is already here tapping on that screen. My different queen lady, how are you doing, my dear? My different Joanne Bessel, how are you doing, my dear, my queen? Everybody, if you just joined, thank you for everybody who is already tapping on that screen. My friend Beverly Thomas, I see you. How you see it going? And thank you for the rose. We are here again for another great show on GO JBhealth. My friend Tandy in the house. How are you doing, my dear Queen Tandy? Miss Sandra, thank you for being a new follower to this great show, the GO JBhealth show. Guys, I'm so pleased to see so many of my queen already tapping on that screen. I always have all these great people. My friend is watching from Tanzania. This shows how far GO JB goes. We go everywhere. Beverly Thomas, thank you for sharing the live. Appreciate you. My friend Ali Tia, how you doing? Today we're gonna have a great show. You just joined. If you haven't gotten your popcorn yet, just grab it. Have a seat. Sit back. Let's go for that beautiful ride. A beautiful ride with your brother. With your dear brother, JB. Beautiful ride about your health. A great ride about knowing how your body works. That's what we're about to do right now, right here on GO JBhealth. My friend, is nice seeing you again. Oh yes, my friend, obviously I'm happy to see you, and we are here every day. It's gonna be a great ride today, huh? What is lupus? Lupus, what is it? What is rheumatoid arthritis? Those are some of the few things that we will be talking about today. My friend M. Pirutu, how you doing? I'm very happy, very thankful to see you here. Everybody who is tapping on the screen, y'all know how much I love y'all. I'm very happy to see every single person. Today with your brother, we're gonna see exactly what rheumatoid arthritis is, as well as what is lupus. All those answers, we always come up with better ways to make you understand. We always come with a better ways to make you that better mechanic, that best mechanic of your body. I'm here in the cold in the US. Okay, my friend is in the cold in the US somewhere. I'm in Georgia. I'm telling you, it's cold too. That Georgia weather, we call it the bipolar weather, because one day you feel cold and one day you feel hot, so you don't know where you're at. Can you talk about back pain? What's going on with back pain? Well, so there's a lot of reasons for back pain. So the thing is, when we have back pain, we need to figure out what are the reasons that is causing our back to hurt. So now a lot of those issues, when you gotta see, is it something simple that maybe you are doing that is causing those issues? Again, right now we may be talking about your issue here, my friend, who talks about back pain. Coming up, lupus and rheumatoid arthritis. Okay, so you are having some exam coming up, my friend, but today your brother is gonna talk to you about that, lupus and rheumatoid arthritis. But in the meantime, my friend is asking, what are the causes of back pain? So there's a lot of things that could cause you to have back pain. Now, as I was saying, I do believe we have to always steady our body. We have to always, my friend, and Texas, my dear friend Sandra. Texas is in the house. Thank you for being here, Miss Sandra. Appreciate you. So the thing is, when you have issues, let's not always jump into I have to be taking some pills. Let's not just jump into it has to be a medical issues going on. It is not always a medical issue. So sometimes you having that back pain, it could just be something as simple as you are sitting at a different way. You are in the mechanic of your body, the way your posture or things that you're doing, it may be just what's causing that. My friend Dorothy, how you doing? Hello, good evening. Thank you for being here. So the thing is, a lot of the time, those symptoms that we may have, Myrtle Beach in the house, Myrtle Beach. You're in Myrtle Beach. Yeah, Myrtle Beach is pretty beautiful. It's been 2 years since I was there. But anyway, so the thing is, if I'm having back pain, the first thing that I want to always cross your mind when you're having an issue is thinking of maybe there's one thing that I'm doing that is causing this. I remember one time I was having a lot of my friend in Delaware, my friend user 10. Thank you for being here. We're happy to have you here. Everybody who is tapping on that screen, I really love you guys and appreciate the support. I appreciate the like. My friend Tandy, who is tapping, African Queen in the house. How you doing? My friend Dorothy is in New York. I'm pretty sure it's pretty cold in New York. Talking about being cold, I'm very sure it's pretty cold there because in Georgia it is the way it is. So, but everybody who is making this live red with those little love, appreciate every single one of you. My friend, he's watching for the first time. So just if you guys would give me 1 minute, let me explain to my friend Queen Lady 100. My dear Queen Lady. Hey. So this show here, what we do is my name is JB. I'm a family practitioner. So I decided that I'm going to take some time off my schedule every day for everybody who is new. And first of all, if you're new, I would encourage that you follow me so you know whenever I'm live. But I'm telling you what we do here. So I come here. Usually I come up with a topic. Like today, we come up with rheumatoid arthritis and lupus. But what we also do is to look at different issues. Like right now, I'm talking to my friend about a back who is questioning about why people have those back pain. So what we try to do is take a subject every day, we try to discuss it, and we answer a lot of questions. So pretty much we come here, we have fun. It's fun. We have a music in the background. We make it fun. We dance, we laugh, and we get to know a lot of people here like you guys who just joined. So, and we always encourage those people to also follow us on YouTube because we do have this show loaded on YouTube if you miss anything. But we here pretty much every day, Monday through Friday. We just share. I am at All Care Health Clinic. So the information, maybe I should have my little cup here because I don't have that thing. But anyway, so that's where I am, All Care Health Clinic. So we are at All Care Health Clinic. So what I share with my patients here, I go ahead and share it with people live. So really, that's pretty much what we do here in the show. If you have any questions, please let me know. We are here to answer your questions. That's why I'm here. I prioritize those questions. I answer everybody. If you look at my platform, at least 1 to 2 videos every day, everything talking about healthcare. I'm everywhere on all the social media platform. I'm bigger on TikTok, but however, I'm working those other platforms. We've been serving so many million of people. We've been in the past 2 months, we close to over 3 million people touched by what we do. You could always support us by becoming a subscriber, by clicking on the subscribing button. But also you could always do like a lot of our friends are doing. Some of them give us gifts. Some of them give us words of appreciation. Some of them tap on the screen, like Miss Sandra, who is tapping as we're speaking. So really there's a lot of my Miss Tandy who is doing the same thing. So again, it's a lot of ways that you could support what we do, but pretty much it's a platform, a relaxed platform where we talk about something that is different on TikTok. So really, we're here for you to answer your questions. But anyway, so we were talking about back pain. So first of all, I want to see with whoever is having back pain. Like I was saying, one time I had a lot of back pain. I could barely walk. And then I start eliminating things in my life, things that I do, and found out what was causing my back pain is because of the fact that I was laying in my bed and holding a laptop. So that type of posture, thank you, my friend, Petty Cake, coming back here to give us love. Thank you for the roses. Thank you for the gift. Appreciate it. So what it was like I was laying in my bed and I'm laying back, but then as I'm laying down, I am bending my neck to try to be looking at a laptop. Really, that's all it was. So the thing is, I cut this off. To be honest with you, the next day I was walking, no more problem. Because again, being in the medical field, when you start having back pain, you're thinking about a lot of things. Back pain that goes down to your leg, you're thinking a lot of stuff. But what I do first is to eliminate some of those things in my life. So the thing is, always think of what you're doing. Always watch your body. Always see where you're at, because it could save you from having to go to a doctor's office, from having to spend some money, from having to be in an emergency room. So you got to see what you do. You got to learn your pattern, the pattern of your body. What have I started doing for this to start happening to me? All these things going to help you. I'm not saying when you have medical problems, I want you to come to the clinic. I want you to go to your doctor's office. But I think we could always look at our body to see if we could figure out what is causing us to hurt. If we could figure out what's causing us to hurt, you don't have to come here to my office for me to tell you, just for me to tell you. So again, this is one approach. The other approach, if you have back pain, there are several things that could cause back pain. Sometimes people have sciatica, so my friend here say exactly, yes, thank you, my friend, for the support. But if you have a pinched nerve in your back, it could cause you to have back pain. If you have sometimes having a kidney infection can cause your back to hurt. If you have an injury, all these things, somebody broke her T12, had surgery with rod and screws and now it's constantly back pain. But so talking about surgery, one of the things that I have for you, my dear people, anytime somebody say they're gonna do back surgery, knee surgery, these are not simple surgeries. These have a lot of implications. So whenever they ask you that they're gonna do this, I am always for that, because I'm always in favor of quality life. I'm always in favor of doing things that could improve your life, so you could walk around, so you could do things. That's what I'm in favor of. I'm in favor of things that could help you relieve your pain, so you feel better. Again, being a family practitioner, that's my thing. Is I want people to live good life. I want people to be happy in life. However, if somebody is telling you they're going to fix your back or they're going to fix your knee, one of the favor that you're going to do me is to make sure you sit down with them first, so they could tell you, how are you going to improve my quality, my life quality? How are you going to improve me? How is that going to help me from going where I am to be somewhere else? So thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. Who says, very true. Most people don't know their bodies and think they can walk to the doctor's office. But when you have to go to the doctor's office, you gotta go. But as I was saying, you always have to learn your body. But as I was saying here, if you ever in a situation, your back is hurting, somebody say they're going to fix your back, I want you to sit down with that person. I'm about to do some work for you. So if I'm about to work for you, I need to have time to sit down and talk to you. So you got to talk to those people who say they're going to work on your back. So they tell you exactly, okay, you are here now. When I do the back surgery, this is where you're headed. Again, they're going to give you the risk. It's not yes, it's science, but it's not magic. So it could be that they could always say this is the percentage of you being that way. Based on that, and thank you for everybody who is tapping on that screen. Thank you for everybody who is sharing this life. But based on that, what's going to happen is you're going to know where you're at. Because the thing that I have seen happen is somebody was walking, they were in pain, and I'm talking from experience here. I'm not trying to be against whoever is doing those procedures. I think they're doing a great job. I have a daughter who had leg surgery. That was an amazing job. But to be honest with you, one of the things that I had to do, I had to sit down several times with this doctor, so he would tell me exactly, your daughter is here. This is where we are headed. This is where she will be after the surgery. And plus, he had to tell me what is the percentage of her not being that way. So now with this information, I was able to make the best educated decision. Because again, those back surgery, I have seen people who were walking, they were walking around, they were in pain, but then they went for a surgery instead of them getting better, then they got worse. Again, as I'm saying here, I'm not preaching for people to not go get a surgery that is needed. But what I'm preaching, I'm educating you. I'm preaching the fact that you need to sit down with whoever is doing it. Plus, if you are getting something done, it's the same thing. If today, I think when you need a hairstylist, you're going to look around. You're going to look at the reviews. You're going to probably look at some people who went there and see how good they feel about it. Then you're going to decide on it. It is the same thing for getting a doctor. It is the same thing if you're getting that major surgery done. You need to talk. You need to go look around. You need to look at reviews and see what this person did before. Like, as I was talking about my daughter, for instance, I went and looked at reviews. I look and research whoever is going to do this because I want to see exactly who is going to do my back surgery. I don't want to just go because somebody say, oh, I'm going to fix your back. No, I'm going to look at the reviews. I'm going to see, is it somebody that I want to go with? Because again, a lot of these surgeries, knee surgeries, back, I don't think I should be going through having surgery just because somebody went on chart and say you had surgery and yeah, I did this. But you know what? You need to have time to sit with me. If you're too busy to sit with me, to explain to me exactly, I'm going to do your back surgery. And this is the percentage of you getting better, you know? So the problem is a lot of the time we don't know and they say they're going to fix it. And if you ask around, you'll see that. It's a lot of people, they think they're about to get better. But you know, guess what? My friend Bev Kim, good afternoon. Thank you for being in the house. I'm happy to see you. But a lot of the time you see those people, instead of getting better, then they got worse. Very unfortunate. I've seen it. That's why I share it with you. I care about you. Yes, exactly. You gotta do your research. I care about you. I don't care about anybody else. I don't care if somebody say, thank you for somebody, Bev Kim, for giving me that beautiful march. Thank you. Appreciate you. So the thing is, I care about you. I don't care about anybody else. What I'm telling you here, I'm gonna tell you the full truth. I'm telling you what I've seen. I'm telling you about my experience, okay? I'm not scaring nobody. If you have to go proceed with a procedure, obviously, I'm going to say yes, okay? I believe in medicine. I believe in great advancement in medicine. I believe in science. My friend Bev Kim for giving us more roses. Thank you, my dear friend. One of the biggest supporter of GO JBhealth show, Bev Kim, 2201. Thank you, my very dear friend, Queen. So, as I said, my job is to come up with a member of the pain management crowd. Okay, pain management is great. Well, the percentage, somebody say there's 50% chance of being paralyzed. I'm not going to look at this percentage, but I think whoever is doing the procedure, they need to tell you. And as I was saying earlier, you got to do your homework. My friend from Jamaica, Powell, how you doing? Thank you for being here. So whoever is doing this procedure, they need to take the time to explain it to you. It has to make sense to you. Most of those procedures, a lot of the time, they are not an emergency procedure. So there are things that are planned. So if I'm planning something, I'm going to know every single reasons why I should be doing this, you know?
Go JBhealth.
Because you don't want to go from bad to worse. And a lot of the time, it may not be their fault, but, you know, it just happens. But again, that's why you want to know that it's somebody who knows what they're doing. Because, I mean, it's not always that, you know, I mean, when I say no, I think everybody, they have a license to say that you can do what they're doing. But you want to make sure that it is somebody who has experience in what they're doing. Again, it's not a problem that a patient would come here, and it could be maybe there was a student here to draw the blood. They may choose to say, hey, you know what, student could draw my blood, but Some people would say, hey, you know what? I want somebody experienced to drive my blood. I don't want nobody to learn in me. And that's fine. It's your body. It's your health. It's your life, you know? Tells them, hey, this is a great class. This is who JB is. Obviously, they come here. But it shouldn't be something that you just in the dark and you come, somebody gonna cut in your back. Really? You don't even know who they are? Unless it is an emergency. Unless you broke your back, you go to emergency room, that's different. But if you are planning for this to be done, you gotta know exactly who's doing it, you know? As far as back pain, I know a lot of messages is popping up here about back pain. So if you're having pain in your back, if you're having a lot of pain, because I know we even some people talking about pain management and everything. I think pain management is very important because you guys know pain can lead to a lot of stuff. The number one thing I believe, whoever is in pain, whatever they say the pain is, I came late today because it is, guess what? Guess whose birthday it is today? Everybody, please help me wish an amazing queen, an amazing supporter of Go JB. Help me to wish Modu Piola, a very big supporter of this platform. Help me to wish her a very, very happy birthday. Thank you, Modu. Happy birthday to you. I wish you health. I wish you everything the best. Everything that's the best. My friend Kelly Stansel, good afternoon. How you doing? So again, Modu, happy birthday to you, my dear. Modu, there's a lot of my queen here. You know, this show is full of queen, and look at what they're saying. You see how all of them joined to give love to a queen birthday. So Modu, I hope you enjoy this day. This is your day. This show is dedicated to you specifically today. Enjoy your day. Have a great thing. Do something amazing. Thank you, my friend Bev Cam, for that beautiful cake. See, I got cake and the name of my queen, Modu. Thank you, Bev Cam. Appreciate you. So, as we are saying, if you have back pain, one of the things that is very important in pain, you gotta be ahead of the pain. Don't let the pain to be like when it's 10 out of 10. That's when you're trying to take medications, because what's gonna happen? You will be requiring to take so much more medication, and then now it's like, because it's gonna be harder for you to keep it on, to bring it down under control, you know. Enjoy your special day, Queen. Yes, I know which queen we're talking about Queen Modu, who's celebrating a birthday today. That's who we're talking about. But yeah, if you are in pain, let's get it under control as soon as we can. Don't let it exceed. And make sure you work with somebody. If you're working with a doctor who doesn't care, if you're in pain, that's probably not somebody you want to work with. My friend Nordia, it's been a while that I have not seen you. How have you been? How are you doing? I'm very happy to see you today. Yeah, you should be working, whoever is there. Whoever is your doctor, whoever is managing your pain, they should care about your pain. Not care about, it's like, oh, maybe she's sicking. No. We don't look at things like that. Pain is what you tell us it is, you know? Don't be working with nobody who is being judgmental because you are hurting. I'm already hurting. You want to judge me? Really? No, that's wrong. Your brother JB say that's wrong. That's very wrong. And again, remember this show here, I have a lot of medical providers watching this show, following me. So this message is for them, you know, as well.
Go JB, go JB, go JBhealth, go JB, go JB, go JB.
Well, my friend, go ahead and go. I know usually you are at work, so you go ahead. But I'm happy that you were here. Thank you for the time that you spent with us. We'll continue with all these queens that we have here. Yes, so But as I said, if you are hurting, so you need to make sure you go ahead of the pain. If you are talking to somebody who doesn't know how to manage pain, go ahead and get somebody else. Look for different technique, different things. Thank you, my friend. Yeah. So the thing is, I am top queen. Obviously, my friend Bev Kim, you know that. I have a lot of top queen here. But anyway, so if you are, thank you for this beautiful match one. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for the gift. I appreciate you. You are one of the top, very top queen on the show. Thank you. D Green, how you doing? Queen Lady, keep on tapping. My friend Modu Perola, my queen, who is celebrating today. Thank you for giving us gifts, actually on your birthday. I switched actor because I felt like I was being judged by them before they could even assess me. Who would want to be seen by somebody who's judging you? Who? Not me, not my family, not my parents. No, you want to be seen by somebody who really want to see you, who sees you as a person who has compassion. That's who you want to be seen by. So what is lupus? By the way, I do have a video that is already posted on there that talks about lupus. But what is lupus? Lupus, it's an autoimmune disorder, an autoimmune disease. There you go, my friend Patty Cake. It's an autoimmune issue. So what happened is, in our body, remember we talk, if you look in a lot of my videos, you will see that we always talk about a defense system. So people usually have a defense system that is protecting them from infection, right? So it's like everybody who lives in our life, we all have our own little army in our body that is fighting against infection. So this is why we don't get sick all the time. We have encountered a lot of germs in our food and shaking somebody's hand, and there's a lot of we encountered a lot of germs. However, the reason that we don't get sick all the time, we would stay sick all the time. The reason we don't stay sick is because we have that little army that is within our body that is helping us to fight infection. This is the army that protects us, just like we have an army that protects this country. In your body, you have an army that protects you. Again, this is how you understand what lupus is. If you don't understand the basic of things, it's very hard for you to understand what's happening. And if you understand the basic, then pretty much you have a lot of answers. You're going to know what are we going to do to fix the issue that is happening. And that's why they call me JB. And I am the host of this great show, Go JBhealth. Good for you, my friend Wilma, who is thankful to God that she doesn't get sick. Me either. Great for us. But some people do. So what happens is we have that army that is protecting our body. Rheumatoid arthritis. Yeah, that's another one. So the thing is, we have this army that is there to support us, to fight for infection. Unfortunately, imagine you have an army and the army start fighting itself. Imagine.
Go JB. Go, go JBhealth. Go JB. Go JB.
So the thing is, with those autoimmune condition, you have the own cells, the cells that were supposed to be fighting against infection. They are recognizing their own as being an infection or as being an invader. So then they start fighting them among themselves, if you want. So that pretty much that's what happened, you know. Imagine you have an army that is protecting you. Imagine that at your house you have some security guard, and they're supposed to team up to help you or to protect you. And now the security guard, they start fighting among themselves because something happens that they look at the counterparts as being invaders. So now you have 4 security guard, 3 security guard helping you, but then they start fighting among themselves because they are not recognizing that this is one team. Because in our body, there's a name tag that all those cells they have. So when they are together, believe it or not, you're never gonna see this cell to go and fight its counterpart, because they have that name tag that is very unique, that is similar, that is identical. So therefore, anything that is happening, they're gonna fight all the other invaders, but they're gonna fight their own. And that's exactly what happened, or what does not happen, with lupus. Yes, my friend Patty Cake, they are fighting each other. And this is why those conditions are so crazy, because now the cell that is supposed to protect me, it's fighting me. So imagine, you can only imagine. Chaos. My friend Renee Clark, my queen Renee Clark, how you doing? Thank you for being here. I know that you're late, but remember, we always download this show and post it on YouTube. For that few moment we're here, we're happy to see you. Sleeping, thank you for being a new follower. We appreciate you. For everybody who is tapping on that screen, everybody, my friend Mudu, my friend Renee Clark, and my friend Slippin, who is giving us beautiful roses, freshly picked. I could tell. She's so for tapping on that screen. Thank you very much. Yes, so you gotta go to your rheumatologist and get them to start you on the best medications so you can live a comfortable life. It's not cured, but it's treated. So you could get medication. Dana Jones, how you doing, my friend? She is _ so Israel. Thank you. You keep tapping on that screen. For everybody who's been tapping, for every one of you who always attached to this great program, I appreciate you. There's a lot of people who likes what we do, and that's what keeps us going, as I always say. Tomorrow we'll be here at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. But thank you everybody, every single person who were here today to support us. Those of you who give us a gift, those of you who shared the video, many of you who keep liking this live or sharing it, people who give us roses, people who give us all type of gifts on the show, the big hearts and all that. We're very grateful to everybody. It's so many people. Sleeping, how you doing, my friend? So always, guys, we always here. Again, if you have not becoming a subscriber to this platform, you can always do that. You could always go on the very top, and you could just subscribe to the platform. Just click on subscribe, and we'll let you become a subscriber, just like a lot of our friends here are. So please subscribe if you have not done so yet. Subscribe. And also, if you have not followed me on YouTube, subscribe on YouTube at GO JBhealth. Everywhere you go, on all the platform, on all the social media areas, if you just go at GO JBhealth, you'll be able to find me, and you'll be able to follow me or subscribe me or anything. But I want to say thank you to every one of you for this time. Unfortunately, sometimes we would wish that we could make this longer, but a lot of the time we just have to cut it a little shorter, So very soon it's about to be the end of this episode for today. For my friend, yes, lupus is an autoimmune disease. For my friend Petty Cake, it's not cancer. My friend M. Period 2. Thank you for your question. As always, if you ask a question I didn't get to see it, just keep in mind it could be already been answered on my page. I talk about so many different topics, so it's like sometimes even hard to know what I talk about or not. But it's a lot of information, a lot of information on this database. I call it a database. It is a lot of information. So if you have not subscribed me on YouTube, just go at GO JBhealth. You will be able to subscribe. Later on, this show will be loaded on YouTube for you, just so you know, by the way. It was a pleasure listening to you, my friend Wilma. Thank you. Appreciate you, my Queen Wilma. Again, every day we come here, we spend time with a lot of people that we love dearly. A lot of people who are so supportive of me. A lot of people who love me, like Petty Cake, who is giving us all those roses. Thank you, my friend, my dear queen. So we just spend time with these people. My friend Sweet T, sweet_T, for giving us those beautiful roses. Appreciate you. More roses from my dear friend Sweet_T or T's 75. So we have a lot of people who loves us, a lot of people who like what we're doing, and that's why we continue to do what we do. Educating people. This life is just a compliment to what we do. Because if you go on our page, you can see we have a lot of on-demand information right there for you. And it's all about your health. Nothing more, nothing less, but your health. Because that's very important for us. It's very important to us to know that you know how your body works, to know that there are simple things that you could use to make your life better, really. Make your life better. That's all we do. And again, as I always say, if you wonder why so many people are supporting GO JB, it's that reason. We have a reason, It's a lot of people. We touch so many million of people on our platform, and I'm talking about like on TikTok alone, it's like a lot of people. I could only do it because I have people like sweet_T 75. I have people like Modu, who is celebrating her birthday today. People like Berkham. People like Nicole, Stephanie. I mean, it's so many people. Nurse_flying 911. We have a lot of people who are supporting what we are doing. our different queen lady. We have our other friend, my friend Sleeping, who are giving us those beautiful rose. It's so many people who are tapping. My friend Bayhamis, thank you for joining. But we have so many people, like my friend Green Eye Girl. Thank you for joining, my friend Green Eye Girl. But it's all these people who've been so supportive of what we're doing. My friend Sweet_Tees giving us roses. So it's like it's a lot of people, like patty cakes. Those people who support this ideology of me coming here, spending this time to educate my people, spending this time to so my friend Stephanie G. William, I get a notification here that it looks like very soon your subscription will expire as a subscriber on Go JB. So again, if you want to continue to be a subscriber, please renew that subscription for us. So again, if you are willing to continue to be a subscriber, this is not a requirement. I love you. I love everybody. This education is provided to everybody. But I appreciate when somebody comes and subscribe to this. But you don't have to subscribe to this for me to show the appreciation. There's a lot of other ways that you could always help us in the show. So, Sweet Tees, thank you for the fire. Great gift. But when you become a subscriber, like my friend yesterday, who became a subscriber. So when you become a subscriber, I sent you a message to welcome you as one of my friends on TikTok, where we could do direct messaging on TikTok. And that's give you a path of being able to support me even more by maybe sending suggestion or anything like that. But it's a lot of people helping. Sweet Tees 75 is truly helping. She's truly helping. You could see how much she appreciates me and appreciate the show, the Go JBhealth show. Once again, my name is JB, and I'm the host of this great, this important show, Go JBhealth. GoJBhealth. So once again, everybody, 6 more minutes to go. Thank you again, guys, for being here today. Thank you for spending this very precious time with your brother today. With the brother that you love. And with the brother who loves you. With all sincerity. With all his heart. Love every single one of you. So thank you for spending this very precious time with me. Everybody who are just joining, I encourage that you follow me. When you follow me, it allows you to know whenever I am live the next time. And again, it's all about healthcare. So if you are interested in knowing about how your body works, this is what I do here on this platform. If you go on my page, you will see that. I have a lot of videos that talks about how you could better manage your body. My different Beverly, thank you for the beautiful roses that you keep giving me. Appreciate you, my dear queen, Beverly Thomas. But yeah, if you are new, follow me. If you haven't followed on YouTube, please do so. My friend Wilma, and thank you for sharing your knowledge with us. God bless you and your family. Thank you, my friend Wilma, my queen Wilma. May God bless you as well. 4 more minutes to go. My friend asking me, where are you located? I am in Georgia. I'm in Georgia. Specifically, I am in Georgia, not far from Atlanta. If you are in the Atlanta area, I am right off Atlanta Road, inside of All Care Health Clinic, right across from the train track on Atlanta Road. That's where I am. Are you in Georgia, my dear friend, sweet teas? My dear queen, sweet teas. Sophia, thank you for joining. Unfortunately, we are at the end, but thank you for joining. If you haven't followed, just follow me, so you know whenever I'm live tomorrow, so you could be part of this show.
Go JB.
3 more minutes to go.
Go JB.
Tandy, you're very welcome. It's my pleasure.
Go JB. Go JB. Go JB. Go.
JB Health.
Go JB. Go JB. Go JB. Go. Go JB Health. Go JB. Go.
Oh, so recently in Virginia, on an assignment. What do you do, my friend? Are you in the medical field? Are you one of my counterparts there? Tell us.
Go JB Health. Go JB.
Oh, you heading my way? 320. Okay. Very soon you're gonna be around here. We are right off Atlanta Road. That's how you could find us. So if you are in our area, if you are in our area, stop by and see us. All Care Health Clinic in Smyrna, Georgia. Great. Thank you, registered nurse. Thank you for your service. Are you going to be working down here? But thank you for your support. I appreciate you. And thank you for what you do in community. Thank you for taking care of people in our community. My friend Yvette just got here. I'm sorry. The show is recorded. It will be playing on YouTube. I'm sorry that you're a little late. I'm pretty sure you already followed me. If you have not, please follow me so you make sure you get the notification. We're glad to see you even at the very last minute. Today we talk about rheumatoid arthritis. We talk about lupus. And we talk about back pain. Some great information. So the show will be loaded on YouTube later on today at GO JBhealth on YouTube. Okay, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for, again, the great support to the GO JBhealth. Please continue to follow us, continue to share us, continue to talk to other people about what we do, so more people could be benefiting from that great life-saving information we give. Everybody who gives us the likes, the shares, the gifts, to every single one of you. Just so you know, guys, I love you from the very, very, very bottom of my heart. Thank you again, guys. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for being here today, everybody. Again, this show will be loaded on our YouTube platform later on today. If you haven't followed me, follow me. Again, follow me on subscribe me on YouTube, go on all the platform. But once again, thank you, guys. Thank you to all these queen, the king, the prince, the princess, everybody who supports me, everybody who loves me. I love you too. And I'm pretty sure everybody loves me anyway, so I don't even have to say people who don't love me. I know everybody loves me. I love you all. I love you guys. Thank you again. My friend Mudu, I hope you continue to enjoy your birthday. Again, a princess or a queen birthday is something that is very special. I'm happy that you stopped by and spend a little bit of your birthday with us. We appreciate that. Everybody, all my queen that were here, I love every single one of you, and distinctly, uniquely, I love every single one of you. You understand what I'm saying, Queen Lady? I love you all. So thank you guys. Y'all have a great day. I'll see you all tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be right here on Go JBhealth. Thank you. Appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Go JBhealth.
This concludes our great health education show for today. Thank you very much. Thank you to every single one of you who spent this precious time with us. Again, if you're new to this platform, we encourage that you follow us so you know whenever we are live the next time. This show comes on every day, Monday through Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. My name is JB. I'm a family nurse practitioner who believes in educating his people, who believes on supporting his brothers and sisters by sharing his knowledge with them. If you missed the show again, it will be available on our YouTube channel. And if you have not followed us on YouTube, Instagram, or Twitter, we encourage that you do that now. Again, once again, the people who tap on the screen to give us the likes, the people who shared the video, the people who became new followers, those who gave us gifts on this show, the roses. We want to say thank you to every one of you. Thank you to the people who subscribe to this platform. We want to say thank you to every one of you. Thank you for believing that together we could promote health, that together we could educate hundreds of millions of people. I want to say thank you to every one of you. I really appreciate the support that I have all throughout this country, but also even all over the world. We have a lot of people supporting this great project of education. Again, thank you for being here. Until I see you the next time, you stay with